How we doing, people? Another episode of Rock N Unbox here. I met Stryper. Now, it's not the first time I've met Stryper. I believe this to be the fourth time that I've met Stryper. I saw them play on May 11th in Cleveland, Ohio with Kicks, which is also another one of my favorite bands. Kicks. And I saw them on Saturday in Michigan playing by themselves, and that's when I met them. Before I get into this, I would like to take a chance. I know they probably won't see this, but I really would just like to throw it out to the universe how much I appreciate everybody in Stryper and how much I appreciate everybody involved in Stryper. All of those people are great. All of the people that work for them are great. I met a lot of cool fans at the shows as well that I'd like to thank for just being cool. And so just thank you to everybody in and around Stryper. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. You guys made this whole experience just so much better for me. And just thank you. So yeah, I met Stryper, and let me show you what I got signed here. So first off, before I show you what I got signed, I caught 2 Bibles. This one was thrown to me in Cleveland by Perry, directly at me, caught it right out of the air. I love it. It's awesome. This one, Michael Sweet threw it in Michigan, and it hit the ceiling, came back down on the floor, and before everybody mobbed over it, I stomped on it with my boots. That way nobody could get it. And then once they were like, "Oh, where'd it go?" I was like, "Whoop!" And I stuck it in my pocket. Hell yeah. I love these. I've got, real quick, I'll show you these ones. So here's 4 other Stryper Bibles I've caught over the years. This is the first one I got in 2016. This one I got in, well, it says 2018 right on it. This one was from the 30th anniversary To Hell with the Devil tour, which I got this at the show where I played on stage with Stryper during sound check, which is a whole different story. If you don't know about it, I'll make a separate video about it because that was an incredible experience that I'll never forget. And then this one was from the History Tour in 2019. So back to everything I got signed. This stuff is super cool. Some of the stuff I had Tim Gaines sign for me, the original bass player, and then I planned on having it finished out by the rest of the guys. So not everything has Tim on it, but some stuff has Tim on it. I tried to get as much as I could completed, but I'm grateful for what I got, and they look so good. They look beautiful. They look, you gotta see them. You gotta see them. So here we have Stryper's The Yellow and Black Attack, the first album, signed by the full original lineup in Perry Richardson, who is the original bass player for Firehouse, who also took the time to sign some of my Firehouse stuff, which I will be getting finished in June when I meet the rest of Firehouse. Perry, I love Perry so much. I have so many good things to say about him. I'll leave it at that. He really helped me out here and hooked me up, and I just gotta say thank you to him real quick. Right here we have the single Reach Out from the album Soldiers Under Command, signed by Robert, Michael, and Oz and Perry. Here I have the album Soldiers Under Command, which just yesterday celebrated its 38th anniversary, signed by Michael, Tim, Oz, Robert, and Perry. Beautiful, beautiful album. Super cool album cover, actually. If you see, they got machine guns and missiles. That's pretty cool. Here we have the original version of To Hell with the Devil, signed by the full original lineup and including Perry. This is the cover that was banned for being too graphic, which led to them putting out this version of To Hell with the Devil, signed by the full original lineup with Perry. Beautiful album. I wish I would have got more of these signed when I met the band before. Before it was the full original lineup. I ended up getting a bunch of silly stuff signed, and later on, when Tim left and Perry came in, I was like, shit, how the hell am I supposed to get all the original guys on these now? But I made it happen. So here I have the 12-inch single for Always There for You from the album In God We Trust, signed by Robert, Michael, Oz, and Perry. Beautiful, beautiful album. Here I have the $100 insert from the In God We Trust album, signed by Michael Sweet, Robert Sweet, Tim Gaines, Perry Richardson, and Oz Fox right on the end right there. How cool is that? That's pretty sick. I don't know how I'm gonna frame this, but I'll find a way. Oh, that's cool. And here, one of my favorite album covers. It just pops, and I like that. Here we have In God We Trust, signed by the full original lineup plus Perry Richardson. How cool is that? But yeah, that's everything I got signed by Stryper. Like I said before, I appreciate everybody in and around Stryper. Ever since the first time I met them back in 2016, they've taken care of me and they've been nice to me, and a couple of them even remember me, and that to me, to have your heroes remember you means the world to me. I never thought any of this is possible. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times, that I never imagined that I'd get to do any of this, and the fact that I do really, I don't take it for granted. I don't take any of this for granted. I appreciate everything that everybody does for me. I appreciate, my heroes taking the time to give us the opportunity to meet them, and give us the opportunity to talk to them, and even give us the time of the day. They don't have to, which would suck, but they do. And I think for the ones that really do care about their fans, it really does make a difference to them. And if you see how I am with the stuff I have, you'll see that it really does. So that concludes this episode of Rock N Unbox. At some point down the road, I'll dive into that time I played with Stryper. That's a really cool story, and it's on video. It's on video, and I hate watching it because I hate seeing myself in it. But it's super cool, and I think a lot of people would dig it. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.